Mentioned Hocker not made an appearance in the outdoor season yet. So no sign of Cole Hocker, the Olympic champion. No sign of Josh Kerr in this Scandi Tour either. Those two perhaps focusing on other Diamond Leagues, but this Dream Mile is steeped in history. There's been 3 world records here in the 70s and the 80s from Seb Coe, Steve Avett and Steve Cram. And I just wonder, with the cooler conditions here and the slight breeze, I don't know if these guys will go with the pace. There's an absolute bunch of kickers, these guys. All of them think they've got one of the best finishes on them. And I don't think anyone's really going to go for a hard pace. Maybe Timothy Cheruiyot, maybe Reynald Cheruiyot. All the rest of them would love a burn-up over the last 200.
I agree. I think the conditions aren't really what most people would fancy, although Adair is making his presence felt nice and early here. Farken as well. Naguz saw him in the hotel looking very, very relaxed, but there's so much excitement from the crowd for this Dream Mile. We've seen so many brilliant races over the years. And we're hoping that, well, the finale could be really tasty over the last 600.
That's good through the first lap, very swift through the first lap. And Farken of Germany took a fall in the semi-finals, was barged in the semi-finals at the World Championship. So perhaps the German just saying, got to get myself to the front of this pack, not get into trouble. And Nada, for me, I think he'd just be content not to be in that pack. I don't think the Portuguese man will want to really force the pace. Timothy Cheruiyot in behind him. And Yared Naguse, the tactical excellence he showed in Rabat to get the win. And then to get the win in Stockholm as well. Just timing that kick to absolute perfection. The best example of running through the line that any aspiring athlete could ever watch.
Cam Myers just keeping himself out of trouble there. He's out of picture, left off the picture, down in about 13th or 12th place at the moment, just moving up. There he is, just coming into picture now.
It's quick, Chris. There was me saying they're not going to go with the pace. These guys aren't your typical time trialers, not the ones you peg up for a time trial race, but they're moving incredibly well. That first 800, pretty swift, bang on the pace of that world leading marker, 3:45.94 from Cole Hocker, and that puts you right up there on the all-time list. And that's the last of the pacemakers, and Izzat Nada just behind Robert Farken. The green lights are just easing away from this field. This is a very important stage in the mile. They're going to come up to the bell. They're going to start thinking about launching their sprint finish.
Well, Naguse is brilliantly placed. Cam Myers is a little bit further back. I wonder whether he's really fancying it today. But Nada is in a brilliant position as well. Hobbs Kessler is further down as well. Jake Whiteman still has a lot of work to do.
The men's 1500, or mile as it is tonight, it's always such a wonderful tactical battle. Nada checking over his shoulder, he's checking out, he's checking in. Nada, I think, looking to protect his position and be conscious of any of the attacks on the outside. Farken on borrowed time, the German is swallowed up. He goes from first to fifth. Nada kicks first, gives himself the racing line into 200 meters. Yared Naguse on his shoulder, Timothy Cheruiyot fighting for space on the inside. Jake Whiteman moving himself up into 4th place. It's a patient race from Cam Myers. Is he going to find some space as we enter the home straight? Izzat Nada, the world champion, under pressure from the Olympic bronze medalist. Cheruiyot goes for some space on the inside, but here goes Yared Naguse. Cheruiyot on the inside, Myers on the outside. Surely Naguse can't do it again. Oh, I think that might just have been Timothy Cheruiyot, the 2019 world champion on the inside. Oh, they've given it to Naguse. I don't know.
It was tough, wasn't it? It was very, very close to call, but I think Naguse knew it. He knew it. He celebrated early. Cheruiyot on the inside. Cam Myers, goodness me, no longer a teenager. And Naguse has been given it. We're just waiting for final confirmation to come up on our screens. But it has been given 3:48.21. No, Cheruiyot, they've reversed it. You were right. Goodness me. It's been changed. It was that tight.
There was just something about that lean from Cheruiyot. He's always leaning forward, perhaps always poised for the perfect photo finish. And I think he's a popular guy, Tim Cheruiyot. He's been around a long, long time. And he's just plugged away. He was fourth in Tokyo. That was his best in quite a few years. It's almost as though Naguse dips too early. I think Myers tried to play the patient game, the Australian. He maybe went too early in Stockholm and paid for it. And that's a good race in the Australian. I think he gave himself the best shot at contending with Naguse and Chariot, but how about that? If that's not an advert for the metric mile or the mile, I don't know what is. That will be the distance at the Commonwealth Games. I wonder if we'll see Timothy Chariot versus Cam Myers there.
Well, if it's anything as exciting as that, what a final 600 metres that was. It was quite brilliant. And even our computer system initially called it to Naguse and then reversed it. Chariot, great to see him running 3:31 at the weekend in 1,500 metres. He's back, isn't he, Tim Chariot? Goodness me, he's been around for so long. World champion in 2019, Doha. Goodness me.